My Excel class.
Welcome to the 10th lecture of the AutoCAD. In this lecture, I will teach you about this layer panel. Before starting this lecture, let me tell you one thing, that why we need this layer panel. So it's important to understand before creating different layers that why we are doing this, why we need layer panel in the drawing. I have drawn something here to explain you about this layer panel, the need of the layer panel, why we need this one. Well, it is a basic drawing basically, which consists of this solid line, which consists of this dimensioning. So this is a very basic drawing, just to explain you about the need of the layer panel. Well, here is the list of the different layers which I have used to draw this drawing. Here are the different layers, basic one and some special one. Just like you can see here, there are two main types of drawing means. Here is the solid line, and another one is the dimensioning line. Solid line and the dimensioning line. So why we need this layer panel? We need this one because sometimes during drawing we may not need this dimensioning, or we may need to hide this dimensioning. Then there's two ways obviously. First is if you don't want to see this one, you have to delete this one, or other ways Control C, and other ways you can hide this one. And it is possible when you have done this work, you have drawn this basic 2D model by using the layer panel. How you can hide this one? You will go here, and exactly here is the dimensioning layer. When you click here, it will be hidden, means you didn't delete this one, but you have made hide this dimensioning. So again click here. So means you have two methods. First one you can delete this one, or second one you can hide this one. Obviously first method of deleting is not good option, because when you delete it, it will not be possible. It might not be possible for you to recover it. So you may need on the later stage, so it will be better for you to create layers, and when you want to hide something, you can hide by using this layer panel. So basically this was the purpose, or you can say this one is the need of this layer panel. Just like when I click here, dim has been gone, and when you click here, sketch has been gone, and means different sketch by the different layers. So this was the need of the layer panel. So now coming to the our original mark of this lecture, that how you will be creating this layer. So let's start. Here is the layer properties. When you click here, now these layers are being shown, which I have used to create this drawing. Let me tell you, I will tell you later that how you can create new layers. Before this, I want to describe its different properties. Means what does mean by the each property? Well, here is the name of the layer, and this one is the default layer having 0, name 0. Here's def points, team, sketch. These are the name of the different layers. Well, next one is here's written on. What does mean by on? On means that you can hide something. You can see here Just like here is the scene 0 one team. Suppose I click here and I select it and I click here. Now turn off the layer. Okay, I have turned off. Now dimension line has been gone. Dimension has been gone by clicking on this one, and when you click on again, when you click here, now it has been shown. So basically this you can on off any layers by clicking here. Well, next one is frozen. What does mean by frozen? Means here is a freeze. What does mean by freeze? If you click here, suppose this is a dim layer and you click here, this layer can't be frozen because it is the current layer. Okay, you can uncheck it. Let me click this one is the over, and you can I click here. Now it has been freeze, and it could be possible that you may be thinking that the purpose of these two are the same, but actually it is not. When you click here on and off, basically you hide something or you make visible. This is the purpose of this bulb. And what does mean by this freeze? It means when just like when I clicked here and this has been gone. Actually, what's the difference between these two? When you click here, it is gone. It is not visible here, and even it is gone beyond the memory of this AutoCAD. Means AutoCAD not will be working right now when you will be freezing it. Now AutoCAD don't consider this and is not working on this one. Means you can freeze multiple layers which you don't need right now. In this way you can somehow increase the speed of the AutoCAD. So this is the difference between these two of freezing and on. When you click on and off, just like I click here, when you make this when you click here, now it's not visible but it is somehow in the memory of the AutoCAD. But when you click on the freeze, now AutoCAD is not working on this one. I hope so you get it. Next one is the lock. What does mean by lock? Means when you click here, suppose you want to lock this layer of the dim layer, means you will not be able to modify it when you lock it. This is exactly meaning of this lock. I hope you get it. Next one is the plot. Well, this now these signs are showing that everything is okay for plotting point of view. Means when I click here, now it is unchecked. Now when you will be plotting, means after completing this drawing, when you will be printing it, when you will be plotting it, this will not be considered in final printing. Although it is being shown here, but it will not be the part of your printing, as you have clicked here or you have unchecked here. Means you don't need this one specific team one in your printing. So this is exactly meaning of this plotting. So obviously you will click here. Now all plotting are okay. Now whatever you have drawing by using this layer, it will be the part of your printing because everything is okay plotting point of view. Next one is the color of different layers. You can change the color of your layers, just like this dim one. You can change it into the just like yellow one. Now it has been changed. Or you can change even the your sketch color, just like if I convert into this one, this has been converted. Well, next one is the line type. What type of line you are using or you are requiring for specific layer. Well, here's, let me click here on the continuous. Here are the two line, continuous one and another one, and even if you want another besides this, you will click here on the load, and here are the different type of lines, and you can choose any line for your layer. You will click OK. Now it has been added, and you will click OK. Now sketch color has been line type of the sketch has been changed into the hidden. See, next one is the line weight. See, line weight means either you want to increase its thickness or you want to decrease its thickness. You can well, if you want to increase or decrease its line weight, you can do this one. Means you can increase the thickness of your layer of your line. Well, next one is the transparency. Transparency means here's 0, and you can increase its transparency just like when I click on the 60 and I click OK. Now transparency is increased from 0 to the 60. You can see here. And next one is the new VP freeze. What does mean by this one? Well, when you click here, well, one thing I have missed, that when you click on the line weight, when you will be choosing this option, you have to choose carefully exactly what thickness you are choosing. Means when you will be choosing 1.58 millimeter, and you have to see that what will be creating impact is on the your drawing, so be careful in this one. Next one is the new VP freeze. When you click here, it's like let me click on a D and when you click this one, new VP freeze means this will somehow will be freezing. What does mean by this one? Means this freeze. This was that when you will click here, it will hide this your drawing, and second, your AutoCAD will not be working on this one. And this is that when you click here, it will somehow somehow when you will be plotting, it will not be part of your drawing. This is exactly meaning of this one. And now this has been I have completed majority your majority types, majority properties. Well, here you can add new layers, and here you can add the second layer, and the difference between these two, when you click here, it will add with the default layer properties, and when you click here, it will create new layer, but it will somehow copy the properties of this one. And here you can create this one, and here you can select anyone. Suppose I want to click select here, and I want to do drawing according to this layer, so I will click this one. Well, this is all for the layer panel. I hope so this lecture was informative for you. See you next time. Bye bye.